The mystery that began in 1985 still haunts the small town of Allenstown, New Hampshire. The bones of a woman and 3 little girls were found in steel barrels near Bear Brook State Park. No one knew who they were, how they were murdered, or how they ended up in the woods. These are their faces. Forensic artists at the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children created these images of what the woman and 3 children might have looked like in life. DNA testing reveals that the woman is related to the youngest and the eldest girl, but not the middle child. The hunt for answers has taken investigators across the country, running down leads and searching for any clues that might finally help identify the woman and the little girls. That search led them to this man, the prime suspect in the quadruple homicide. DNA revealed he was the father of the middle child, but his connection to the other victims is still a mystery. Cops say he's had many run-ins with the law.
I've always tried to live by the model that there's no defense against the truth. But sometimes it's hard to find out what the truth is.
And he's used many aliases: Bob Evans, Larry Vanner, Curtis Kimball. The list goes on and on. When he died in prison several years ago, cops didn't know his true identity. After dozens of leads, investigators now know his real name, Terrence Petter Rasmussen. Even though cops now know his true identity, it's still not enough. They need your help to identify his 4 murder victims. Here's what we know right now. Rasmussen was born in the 1940s in Denver, went to high school in Phoenix, and in the 1960s, he served in the U.S. Navy. Rasmussen was a smoker and a trained electrician. Investigators can place Rasmussen in New Hampshire in the late 70s, around the time of the murders. He was using the alias Bob Evans. But there's a gap in the timeline. If investigators can figure out where Rasmussen was between 1972 and 1979, they may be able to finally solve this case. If you have any information, please call the New Hampshire State Police or the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. Help us give this woman and these 3 little girls their names back.